Howdy, hey, folks. Just George here. Got a very specific, very targeted video for you today. This is for folks in BC and more specifically the Okanagan area who, like me, are concerned about the idea of the CPC getting into government here in Canada. I'm extremely worried that that could happen because we have far too many people that seem to buy the whole MAGA thing and think that we're on the right track, or that think, oh, Paul Vieira cannot be MAGA at all. He's a Canadian. We're in no danger of anything. All we need to do is look at his record for voting against tax cuts, voting against school programs, voting against anything that helps the common person, and voting for everything that puts the money into the pockets of the billionaire bandits. Folks like Elon Musk, rat, and Alex Jones are endorsing him. He's getting a lot of support from the rest of the right-wing ecosystem out there in the States. Stephen Harper is still running the International Democratic Union, the IDU, and they're backing him. We've got Russia, China, and India all trying to interfere in the election to get him involved. We've got to do something about this. So if you're from this area, I'd like to get together with you and start talking about what we can do, how we can try and encourage a vote that puts someone other than, well, in my case, Dan Albus back in. This area goes conservative all the time. It was close in the last provincial election. Let's try and take this away from them. We really want to drive Paul Vieira and his Freedom for Me and Mine convoy friends and their MAGA thugs that are all part of that. We want them to have such a terrible defeat that the CPC says, we can't do this anymore. We have to go back to more traditional Canadian conservative values. So that's what this is. This is a plea to come out and let's get some stuff done. I'm on Bluesky. I'll put it in the show notes here. You can get a hold of me there, or you can just leave a comment here. And I'll also throw up my email address on there too, so that you can make sure that if you want to get a hold of me, send me a contact. If we can get even, 8, 10, a dozen of us working together and thinking about what we can do to support something other than a conservative right-wing candidate getting into this area again. If you're not in the central Okanagan and you want to get in touch with me in BC here, that's great too. If I can organize groups in other areas, I don't know what we're going to be doing, but I want to take this next 5 weeks and not just sit passively and wait for the election to come. I want us to make a difference. I want us to lock in a good progressive democracy in Canada that can stand up, elbows up, to Trumpster and all the rest of his insanity. That's about it. If you're one of the folks, get in touch with me, please. Email, comment here, DM me on Bluesky. We're going to win this big time. And of course, hit the subscribe button before you go. Leave a comment. That'll help grow the channel a bit. But the most important thing is get in touch. We need to talk together. We need to be able to mobilize a little bit. And who knows? Maybe we can all get shirts like my brand new one here. Thanks, folks.